Hello, I'm Audio. Welcome to my channel. I said I wasn't going to show any of the Hani stuff on screen or anything, but I'm actually going to, just so I can... It's kind of a good opportunity to, show off the new commanders and, let story events play out because I have so many new commanders. There's no way that I'm going to get away with, you know, not, like... Typically, I try to only record when I'm getting new content for these videos, and I realize that almost every single turn I would have some kind of new dialogue or something from the new characters or otherwise. So, you know, to start out by showing off these new characters, I brought none of them in this battle. That's pretty much how that goes, but it's so I can talk about them too. Basically, I just spent a lot of money on Teru. I got her a lot of troops because she came with like 490 or something, which is just terrible. Like, I'm giving my opinions on them. I'm giving my opinions on all the units that I got. Okay? Okay. Teru is such an average unit. She's a very average guard unit. She's not really good. I gotta be honest, when you get Teru, she's not good. She's imposing when you're fighting Mori because her troop size is so high. Her stats are worse than Shibata's, no doubt. They're definitely worse. I mean, her attack is higher, but who fucking cares? It's a guard unit, and she's not set up to be an attacking guard unit. In fact, you can make her one, which is fine, but you know, counterattack is worthless for a guard unit that you're using offensively because they're just going to blow all their flags really fast on high damage moves, which is fine, but the idea is not to have them defending. You're going to deploy them, you know, a powerful guard unit, you're going to deploy them in a row that doesn't need a guard, or you're going to deploy them with a guard anyway. So Teru is like really mixed up if you want to use her like that, and you got to get rid of counterattack too, which is exclusive to her and one of the Shimazu brothers. Or Nogiku might have access to it as well. I don't know. Anyway, all that aside, you want to use her defensively because that's how you get her. You get her, like, her intention when you get her is to be a defensive guard unit, and that's what I want to use her as. But she has 6 defense and 6 speed, which isn't good enough to hold up against some of the enemies that she'd be fighting later. That would get cut through pretty bad by Motonari. Wait, why am I scouting? I need to fucking scout this. Speaking of, I'll deploy him. And Chinu, I'm gonna test something here. I've never really done it. Actually, I'll just deploy all 4 so you can get this nice little thing. Oh yeah, and I'll be skipping the first Hojo territory, because it's the 3 castle territory, and it's really easy and boring. And the capital fight there is super generic. I covered all that in other playthroughs. But yeah, this is, you know, this is what unlocks the Mori bonus and shit. Doing what I'm doing here. So, what was I talking about? Oh well, anyway, Teru's just really average. I know I've been talking about that for a couple minutes here, and I might be beating the fuck out of a dead horse, you know, but she's really average. And her intelligence is 3, so she's very bad against Hojo if you don't deploy ninjas. Like, I mean, you can fight Hojo with, you can eat diviner Shikigamis against Hojo. That's no... yeah, I'll just do it now. I wanted to see if this would work. You can defeat Hojo by just taking some of the Shikigamis and working with it. It's not a big deal, but you can't do that when you deploy Teru, you know? And I also have no idea, never mind, that thought's gone, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But Teru will also get tore up by the Hanis, because I think their damage is magical and based on her intelligence, so... Now you know that. But yeah, Motonari is a great warrior unit. He's one of the few warrior units that, you know, he's not like Nozomi. He is really, really good at army and commander battles, so There you go. Alright, yeah. And this skill, I wanted to see if it counted as magic damage in army battles, because it affected Rizna. I noticed that Rizna was damaged by the poison ability, and I know she's immune to magic, but... And this is bad for my point, I know, but there are situations when magic damage hurts her anyway. You know what I mean? Like, there are situations when Rizna can still be damaged by magic, and I don't have any off the top of my head, but it's happened to me before. And I just wanted to see if, you know, Chinu's ability happened to be one of those things that bypassed just Rizna, or the Hani's as well. So now I know. Now you know. And I'm not making that up. It's happened. I swear to God. I swear to religion that it's happened. So, at some point. But yeah, I mean, all of the Mori units are good. Like, Teru just takes a little bit of work, you know, a couple tier 2 books, you get her affection up a couple times. That's no biggie, you know. It's really not. Oh, and for those of you who think I'm fighting with Sugi, I'm sorry to inform you, but I'm not taking them over, right now anyway. They're gonna sit there until at least the events at Hinoji have passed. Which is gonna be annoying. Look at that fucking front row. How douchey can you get? 3 guard units? Seriously. Alright. Kojika? I guess I'll deploy her with 100 troops. I don't fucking care what happens to her anyway. I recruited her in Isoroku's route, but I didn't really do anything with her. She's a good unit. I mean, she's fine. I'll put her in the front, actually. My fucking god. I'm a little sick, so my hands are all twitchy. Don't even worry about it. Don't even fucking... You don't know. You don't know me. I'm a little sick. Alright. Anyway, Kojik is a good unit. Her defense is maximum. I don't know. I already talked about her. I think I already gave my opinion on her. You always get her at 100 troops, so she's a pain in the ass to, you know. And I got her about as early as any human being would get her, so. She has this. That's not based on troop size, so she's always useful. How do you like that? I still haven't made Urza good. For those of you who don't know, I do know about Urza's ability and her, you know, functioning with Kenshin and stuff. I exploited that in... What, was that Isoroku's route that I did that? I think so. Yeah, because I got Layla on my first playthrough, so... I know about it, I'm just choosing not to do it this time around. And in fact, I don't know if I will get penetrating shot, piercing shots. I don't know if I will get that for Urza, or if I'll keep her a tactician, because I won't be getting I, most likely, so, you know. I'm gonna, well no, I could get an influx of other tech. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck it. I'm not feeding her any books. I'm not, or affection items. I'm not giving her any of that stuff. That's all going to the Mori people and the Takuga people and some secret others that show up later on. Probably. Actually, I might not give it to them either, now that I think about it, because their character clears are going to be a pain in the ass, and I'm probably not going to get them. Some of you know who I'm talking about. And actually, I've already locked myself out of a couple of them, haven't I? Yeah, I have locked myself out of one of the fucking bros character clears. I don't know which one, but I'll explain those when we get to them. So. Skip that. Oh, I guess the Shimazu brothers do hire units as well while you're not at war with them. They were just hiring some guys, which doesn't matter at all to me, but it's worth pointing out. Since Uesugi didn't attack me, I've got no reason not to throw Kenshin out. Or I mean fucking Rance out. He's my Kenshin counter and I don't need it right now. I should have deployed Fuka in the back too, I didn't think about it. Oh well. You know, come to think of it, I don't think Gon has very high intelligence either. That's also made a KG's weak point. It's weird that so many guard units have terrible intelligence in this game. Ugh. The Shimazu brothers' guard has good intelligence, and so does Nagiku. Senime's was alright, I think. Katsuko's good. Katsuko has good intelligence. But, I mean, like, if you look at Gon and you look at Teru and Maeda, their lowest point is intelligence for all of them. It's like 4 and 3 and stuff. That's bad. And, you know. Fortunately, you don't fight too many magic units in the game until you get to the Demon Army, which, you know. If you didn't know, I don't feel like this is big spoilers, but, maybe it is. Fuck it. Fuck it. If it seems like it's not big spoilers to me, it's massive spoilers to everyone else on the world. So, I won't do it. I won't spoil it. Okay? I'll assume that you know nothing about this game. No, see, that's not true. I'm assuming that you've at least watched my other videos. Otherwise, I'd be explaining fucking what Imagawa's based on in real life. Yeah? There you go. Now you know. That was a really hard fight. But in the next part, you should see some skipped ground. Probably. I'm talking about Imagawa. I'm talking about some fucking Hojo stuff. I don't know what this is. Okay. She's daydreaming because her brother's getting fucked up. Hey. Hey. I'll see you in the next part.